Okay, now we'll see about the filter transformation in Informatica PowerCenter. So actually, before going to this filter transformation, what is transformation? So in ETL, we have extraction and transformation and loading is there. Okay, extraction means we are going to extract the data from different types of sources or databases. And then second step is we need to transform the data according to the business logic or mapping logic and loading into a specific location. Okay. So what is mean by transformation here? So transformation is an Informatica object. Here we have two different types of transformations. So we have two types of transformation. Okay. So first one is connected or unconnected. And second one is active or passive. So we have two different types of transformations. First one is a connected or unconnected transformations. Second one is active or passive transformations. So here, this is my source. For example, let's assume this is my source and this is my target. Okay, this is my source and this is my target. Okay, so if I want to connect this one, so just I'm using one transformation in between. This is my transformation. The connection would be like this. Okay. So first one. So connected transformation. So connected transformation means, so this is the example. So if the transformation connected through the flow. So in between source and target, we have a transformation and it is connected from source and it is connected to the target. So that is called connected transformation. So for example, yes. So if I'm using these transformations in somewhere, so this is called unconnected transformation. Why? Because I'm using this transformation in somewhere, it is not in the flow. Okay. So that's why we can call it as a unconnected transformation. So example for this unconnected transformation is lookup. Lookup is a unconnected transformation, also connected, but also unconnected. Okay. So next one. Passive transformation. First, we'll see the passive transformation. So, for suppose, so wait, I will make the connection. So, passive transformation. Here, I have 100 records in my source. So, I'm using one transformation. I'm connecting from source to target, and my output is 100 records. Okay, there is no change. Whatever the inputs are coming from the source is equal to the outgoing records. Okay, so that is called passive transformation. So number of records entering into this transformation is equal to the number of records which are outgoing from this transformation. That is called passive transformation. Okay, so next one is active transformation. So active transformation means, so the number of records which are coming into this transformation is not equal to the number of records which are outgoing to this transformation. For example, maybe 50. So this input and output records are not equal. So this type of transformation is called a active transformation. Okay. Hope you clear what is connected and unconnected and passive and active. Okay. Now we'll discuss about the filter transformation. So filter transformation is okay. Filter transformation is a type of transformation that allows you to exclude or include the rows in a data flow based on a specific condition. Okay. So here it filters out the rows based on the specific condition. Okay. So before going to that, whether this filter is active transformation or passive transformation. So filter is a active connected transformation. Okay. So if the filter condition is true, so at the time it's act as a passive. Okay. So it is a active transformation and connected transformation. So in some conditions, if the condition is true means it will act as a passive transformation. Okay, let it be. So here, what is the thing? Based on the condition, it will filter out the rows. Okay. So here, in filter transformation, it allows you to use a varieties of functions. So it allows to use the varieties of functions are there for the condition. Okay. So first function is like, so we can use the mathematical functions. Mathematical functions. And so, and also we can use the text functions. Okay. So next one, we can use the logical functions. Okay. And we can use the date functions. So likewise, we can use the different types of functions on condition. Okay. So, for example, let's see. So mathematical functions like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay. So likewise, you can use. And logical functions. Logical functions are equal to, not equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, likewise you can use. And text functions are like concatenation, means double pipe and the substring and uppercase, lowercase. So likewise you can use. And date functions. So date functions, date add, date differ. So likewise, you can use all these things. Okay. Okay, see here I have an orders table in my source. So it contains the 105 records. Okay, and this is my target. So there is no data here as of now. And now I'm going to the Informatica. So what? So I'm going to the Informatica and I'm taking the orders as a source. I'm importing this table as a source, and this is my target. Okay, so now I want to do a mapping here. M underscore orders filter. Okay, so here what is my source? Orders. Right? Orders. Okay, my target is orders filter. So this is my target. Okay. Now, so in between these, so I'm taking the filter transformation. Orders filter. Okay. Just I'm sending all the columns to the filter and filter to the target. Okay. Here, just double click on it and go to properties. Here, filter condition is there. So if this true means it's act like as a cache transformation. Okay. Now I'm going to edit this one. And here I'm giving, see here, it contains, this table contains order ID, customer ID, status, salesman ID, order date. So now I want to filter like order ID is greater than 20 and salesman ID greater than 50. I want to filter like this. So I want to filter those order ID greater than 20 and also salesman ID greater than 50. I want to validate. Yeah, it is successful. Apply. Okay, just save it and go to mapping and generate workflow. Next. S4S. Next. Next. And finish. Okay. So go to workflow manager. Okay, here orders. Where is my orders filter? This is my orders filter. Okay. Double click on this session. Go to mapping. And this is from source, right? This is a target. Go to tab one and bulk to normal and take truncate option. Okay. Just to save it and right click, start workflow. See, it is in running state, right? So now it is succeed. Okay, if you observe, this is my source. It contains 105 records. And if I'm using the condition, so what condition I used here? I use this condition order ID greater than 20 and salesman ID greater than 50. So because of that, I'm getting this result. Only 67 rows I got as a result. Okay, now go to the target table and see. Check here. What is my condition? Order ID, order ID greater than 20 and salesman ID greater than 50. Order ID, it should be greater than 20 and salesman ID greater than 50. Okay, so it is satisfied. So likewise, you can filter. Okay, so now we'll see. Mathematical functions, how it's going to work. So for example, I'm going to the properties again. So I want to change this condition, like customer ID. For example, a customer ID is there, right? So customer ID divided by 2 is equal to 1. So customer ID modulo divided by 2. If this result is equal to 1, I want to send that rows to the target. Otherwise, no. Okay. I want to validate. It is successful. Okay. Apply. So just save it and go to workflow and just refresh it. Refresh and save. Go to start workflow and see. So it is in the next step. Yeah, it is succeeded. So source is 105, target is 54. Okay. Go to here in database target and see. So this is my final result with 54 rows. So likewise, you can perform the mathematical functions on condition. Okay. So now we'll see logical functions. Okay, I'm going to the condition. So I want to change the condition like status. Status is not equal to. So what are the different types of status are available here? Status is pending, either pending or cancelled or shipped. Okay. Okay, here I'm giving pending, and status not equal to shipped. Okay. So if this pending status is it won't show the status pending, and also it won't show the status shipped. It will show only status cancelled. The status cancelled record will show as a output. Okay. So validate it and go. Okay. Control S and go to here. Just refresh it and Control S. Go to start workflow and see here. So only 16 records came. So see here. Only the status cancelled status will show as a result. So there is no pending, there is no shipped. Only cancelled status will show. Okay. Then, so now we'll go to the text functions. So text functions. Okay. So for the text functions, I'm taking substring. So in the substring, I'm taking the port again status, comma 1, comma 1 is not equal to, is not begin with P. Means the status, it should not start with P letter. Okay. And it can start with remaining letters. And it should not start with this P letter. Okay. Now I'm validating. Okay. So go to workflow and refresh it. Save and start workflow. And see here, it is succeeded and result is 87 rows. Go here, target database and see. So status, it should not start with the P. It can start with any letter, but it should not start with P letter. There is no P here. Okay. Yeah. So next we'll see the date functions and go into the properties. And here I'm taking order date. Order date is there, right? So order date is less than this date. This date. So if it is true means it will show the result. Otherwise, it won't. Like what is my sysdate? Sysdate is my current date, current system date. And so these are all order dates. So order date less than my current system date. So it will show the result. It will show the result. Otherwise, no. Okay. So go to mapping, go to session, refresh it, refresh, save, and go start workflow. And see here. So all records came. Why? Because so that condition satisfied. The total records order date is less than my system date. Okay, that's why it is showing all the results. 105 rows. Okay. So this is a filter condition for a filter transformation in Informatica. Okay. Hope you clear. Thank you.